Welcome to the physics class. Today we are going to study the most important topic of electrostat, that is Gauss's theorem. What is the topic? Gauss's theorem based on electric flux discussed in the previous lecture. Okay. So first of all we should know what it states, means what is the statement of Gauss's theorem. So here is the statement of Gauss's theorem. Statement is total electric flux through a closed surface S. Total electric flux through a closed surface S in free space. Free space means either there is vacuum or air, is equal to 1 upon epsilon naught time. Epsilon naught is the permittivity of free space. We have discussed in the previous lectures. In free space is equal to 1 by epsilon naught times the total charge enclosed by surface. So what is the statement? According to statement we are going to study the topic, the total electric flux through a closed surface. It means if we have a closed surface, because Gauss theorem is only applicable to the closed surfaces, not to open surface. Okay, so we have a closed surface. टोटल इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स थ्रू अ क्लोज सरफेस. इस क्लोज सरफेस का टोटल क्या निकालना है? इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स. ओके, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक, व्हाट इज द सिंबल ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स? दैट इज phi. In free space there is free space, either there is air or vacuum, nothing else. Free space is equal to 1 by epsilon naught. First of all, what is the meaning of total electric flux? Number of electric field lines crossing the surface. Number of electric field lines crossing the surface is called electric flux. Normally cross करनी चाहिए. So this is the surface. इसमें से जितने electric lines cross करके जाएंगी वो इसका electric flux कहलाएगा. So electric lines कब cross करके जाएंगी? Electric lines always starts from positive charge and ends at negative charge. Starts from positive charge and ends at negative charge. So either in it will be a positive charge or a negative charge. If a positive charge is there, suppose if a positive charge is inside the closed surface, so electric field lines will be starts from the positive charge. Electric field lines start from the positive charge and moves outward, and they will move outward through the closed surface. Okay, it means electric lines are crossing the surface. Electric field lines are crossing the surface. In second case, suppose if there is a negative charge, electric field lines ends at negative charge. It means they are starting from infinity. Electric field lines will end at negative charge. Electric field lines will be end at negative charge. In either case, if there is a positive charge inside the surface or if there is negative charge inside the surface, in both the cases electric field lines will cross through the surface. So there will be electric flux through the surface. There will be electric flux through the surface. But because what is the meaning of electric flux? The total number of electric field lines crossing the surface, that is electric flux. So this is the electric flux. Okay, so what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the electric flux using the Gauss's theorem. Gauss's theorem states that total electric flux through a closed surface S. This is the closed surface S. Through this closed surface, total electric flux will be is equal to 1 by epsilon naught times. It means that is 1 by epsilon naught times the total charge enclosed by the surface. सरफेस ने अपने अंदर कितना चार्ज टोटल एनक्लोज्ड किया, मतलब जो चार्ज सरफेस के अंदर है. So in this case, what is the total charge enclosed? That is plus q. In this surface, what is the total charge enclosed? That is minus q. As flux is a scalar quantity, so we take only magnitude here. So what will be this into q? Q is the magnitude in both the cases. So according to the statement, total electric flux over the closed surface is equal to 1 by epsilon naught times, epsilon naught is the permittivity of free space, मल्टीप्लाइड बाय द चार्ज एनक्लोज बाय द क्लोज सरफेस. जो क्लोज सरफेस ने चार्ज एनक्लोज किया, अपने अंदर बंद कर रखा है, चार्ज उसके अंदर है, उससे मल्टीप्लाई कर दीजिए 1 बाय एप्सिलॉन नॉट को, यू विल गेट द टोटल इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स थ्रू दैट क्लोज्ड सरफेस. ओके, दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट द Gauss's theorem based on simple statement. Okay, if we move to the basic concept of electric flux, what was the but if we write what was electric flux, इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स का फॉर्मूला क्या था? E डॉट डी एस. इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स का क्या फॉर्मूला था? E डॉट डी एस. सपोज if we are not taking the closed surface total, okay, if we are taking from this to this, ये एरिया ले लिया हमने, ये इसका स्मॉल सरफेस एरिया, दिस एरिया इज कॉल्ड ds. This area is called ds. If we are taking the total surface area, that is s. If we are taking the small element surface area, that is ds. So अगर हम टोटल का निकालना चाहते हो तो ये है, अगर हम स्मॉल का निकालना चाहते हैं, फ्लक्स की डेफिनेशन, फ्लक्स की हमने पीछे टॉपिक्स में डेरिवेशन की थी. डेफिनेशन के अकॉर्डिंग फ्लक्स क्या था? डॉट प्रोडक्ट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड वेक्टर इनटू एरिया वेक्टर. दिस वाज, अगर हम इतना एरिया ले रहे हैं तो दिस इज द एरिया वेक्टर. ओके, E dot ds. अगर if you want to calculate the total surface electric flux, then we have to integrate it. This circle represent integration of a full surface, मतलब closed surface का integration आपने करना है. So keep it in mind, flux का क्या फॉर्मूला था? E dot ds. ओके, टोटल फ्लक्स निकालना है, स्मॉल का हमें पता है, टोटल का निकालने के लिए उसका इंटीग्रेशन कर देंगे. जो स्मॉल की वैल्यू आपके पास है उसका इंटीग्रेशन कर दीजिए. Integration over closed surface S. So this is the total flux. This is the formula of the flux according to the definition of flux. This is the formula of flux according to the Gauss's theorem. So flux will be equal to this. So if phi is equal to this, phi is equal to this, this must also be equal. It means this is the actual formula. Phi is equal to integral over closed surface E dot ds equals q upon epsilon naught. It means they both are equal. They both are equal. It can also be written as at E dot ds is E ds cos theta equals q upon epsilon naught. What was the formula to open the dot product? That is A dot b is ab cos theta. So what is E dot ds? That is ab cos theta. E ds cos theta equals q upon epsilon naught. So this is the basic formula according to the Gauss's theorem to calculate the flux through a closed surface. Now we want to prove whether the electric flux is equal to q by epsilon naught or not. What the Gauss theorem states, is it correct statement or not? We are going to prove it now. So what is the proof? Okay, suppose I am taking a positive charge here at point O. I am taking positive charge at point O. So what will now? I am taking a closed surface. Okay. So suppose this is the point P at a distance R. So this is the point P at a distance R from the charge. So according to the electric field at a point due to a point charge, electric field at a point due to a point charge, what will be the electric field? So what is the step 1 to prove? Step 1 is electric field intensity at P ड्यू टू प्लस क्यू चार्ज। प्लस क्यू चार्ज की वजह से हमने P पॉइंट पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी कैलकुलेट करनी है। ओके, सो व्हाट विल बी इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी? व्हाट वाज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी? दैट इज इन वेक्टर फॉर्म 1/4 pi epsilon naught charge upon distance का square. Distance is r and square of r is the electric field intensity at point P due to charge q. Okay, so what will be next? This is the magnitude. We have to take the vector form, so there must be direction also. Direction will be in the unit vector, that is r cap. Electric field direction is represented by r cap. So this is the electric field at point P. So electric field is due to positive source charge. As the source charge is positive, electric field will be outward. हम पढ़ चुके हैं पहले ये. If source charge is positive, electric field will be outward. If source charge is negative, electric field will be inwards. So if source charge is positive, electric field will be outward. So this is the direction of electric field at point P. So this is the direction of electric field at point P. So now what I am taking? I am taking a closed surface at point P according to the radius r. If I am opening the compass equal to OP, means OP जितना डिस्टेंस है इतनी कंपास को खोल के एक स्फीयर इसके अराउंड अपने बना देना है, एक क्लोज सरफेस बना दिया. दिस इज द क्लोज सरफेस. ओके, दिस इज द क्लोज्ड सरफेस. अगर मैं इस P पॉइंट पे एक स्मॉल एरिया ले रहा हूँ, इतना टोटल सरफेस एरिया एस है, इसका स्मॉल एरिया ले लिया ds. If I am taking small area element at point P, that is ds. So what is the direction of area vector? Direction of area vector is perpendicularly outward. Direction of area vector will be perpendicularly outward. So at this point direction of area vector will be perpendicularly outward, that is represented by n cap. अगर आपको ध्यान होगा एरिया वेक्टर के टॉपिक में हमने किया था कि इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड का जो एरिया वेक्टर का जो डायरेक्शन है दैट इज परपेंडिकुलरली आउटवर्ड टू द सरफेस. सरफेस से परपेंडिकुलरली और आउटवर्ड होता है. तो आउटवर्ड भी और परपेंडिकुलर भी लिया हमने, तो इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ ई. डायरेक्शन ऑफ एरिया वेक्टर इज इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ ई. ओके, सो दिस इज द एरिया वेक्टर नाउ. सो फर्स्टली वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स through this small surface area. So step 2 is electric flux through small element. जो स्मॉल आपने एरिया एलिमेंट लिया उसके क्रॉस पहले आप इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स निकालना चाहते हो. So what will be electric flux? If area small, electric flux is also small, that is represented by d phi. What is the formula? That is E electric field dot ds. If I am taking the ds area, so electric flux will be smaller. If I am taking the total surface area, electric field will be total, that is represented by phi. So I am taking the small area element, so flux will be smaller, represented by d phi. So what is the flux now? E dot ds. On opening this, that is E ds cos theta. What will be theta now? Theta is the direction of electric field and area vector. Theta is the angle between direction of electric field, direction of area vector. As direction of electric field and direction of area vector is same, direction of electric field and direction of area vector is same. Okay, so what will happen if they are in same direction? The theta will be 0, the angle between the two terms will be 0. So after putting this 0, now theta is equal to 0 degree. So what is the flux? That is E ds. As cos theta is equal to cos 0 is equal to 1. Theta will be 0, cos 0 1, that is E ds. Theta क्यों 0 है? क्योंकि E मतलब इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड और एरिया वेक्टर की डायरेक्शन क्या है? सेम. सो d phi is equal to E ds. Clear? So now this is the flux through the small area element. This is the flux through the small area element. But what we have to calculate? We have to calculate electric flux through the total surface area. We have to calculate electric flux through the total surface area. If we have the flux through smaller surface area and we want to calculate the flux through the total surface area, there is the method to integrate the value of the flux through smaller area. Okay, so step 3 is electric flux through total surface area. Electric flux through the total surface area will be integration over this, that is d phi का integration over closed surface and integration of E ds. As we have the value of E also, we have the value of E also. What is the integration of d phi? That is phi. What is the value of E? What is the value of E? As E is a total quantity and ds is the smaller quantity, so integration will be of that quantity which is having the small magnitude. Means क्या, ये total surface भी किससे मिलके बना है? Small element से मिलके बना है. एक small element यहाँ ले लिया, next area element small यहाँ ले लो, ds ds ds, हर जगह मैं ऐसे करके ds ले लूँ, ये ds ले लिया, ये ds ले लिया, ये ds ले लिया, ये ds, तो ऐसे सारे स्मॉल एरिया एलिमेंट अगर मैं इसके ऊपर लेता रहूं तो दिस इज ds, दिस इज आल्सो ds, दिस इज आल्सो ds, दिस इज आल्सो ds, दिस इज आल्सो ds. तो इट मीन्स सभी ds का टोटल करके टोटल सरफेस एरिया बनेगा. टोटल स्मॉल जो आपके पास एरिया एलिमेंट्स बनेंगे सभी का टोटल करो और सभी का आपके पास क्या बन जाएगा, टोटल सरफेस एरिया. सो उसी को टोटल निकालने के लिए हम इसका क्या करेंगे, इंटीग्रेशन. सो E इज आउटसाइड, so what will be this, that is ds. So what is the value of E? E is here, what is E, sorry, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square. We are taking the value in magnitude only because we have taken the vector form already. So E is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square. ये तो E की वैल्यू रख दी. इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ टोटल सरफेस एरिया, टोटल सरफेस एरिया का इंटीग्रेशन क्या बन जाएगा, ds total small surface area, and what will be total surface area. This surface is called Gaussian surface, a closed surface drawn around a charge placed at a point, that is called Gaussian surface. To prove the Gauss's law, Gauss theorem को प्रूव करने के लिए जो हमने ये surface closed ड्रॉ किया, that is Gaussian surface. As Gaussian surface is in the form of a sphere. आप खुद सोचो कि आपके पास एक पॉइंट है यहाँ पे, उसके अराउंड आपने क्लोज सरफेस बनाना है, इसको चारों तरफ से कवर कर देना है. चारों तरफ से कवर कैसे करोगे, क्लोज सरफेस होना चाहिए स्फेरिकल शेप में एक बनाओगे. सर्कल मत बनाना, दिखने में ये सर्कल है लेकिन एक्चुअल में ये सर्कल नहीं है. दिस इज अ स्फीयर. ओके, एक बॉल है, फुटबॉल. फुटबॉल का जो सेंटर पॉइंट है वहां पे आपने चार्ज रख दिया, वो चारों तरफ से कवर्ड है ना, वो स्फीयर बनेगा या सर्कल बनेगा, दैट इज स्फीयर. सो क्लोज सरफेस इज स्फीयर. So what will be the total surface area? Total surface area will be the surface area of a sphere. Total surface area will be surface area of a sphere. As sphere is having the radius r, so what will be total surface area? That is 4 pi r square. What will be total surface area? That is 4 pi r square. So ds integration का मतलब है कि ds integration का मतलब total surface area becomes total surface area. टोटल सरफेस एरिया अगर आपने मिलाना है, जो शेप बन रही है दैट इज स्फीयर. सो व्हाट विल बी द टोटल सरफेस एरिया ऑफ स्फीयर, दैट इज 4 पाई r स्क्वायर. कैंसलिंग ओवर दिस 4 पाई टू 4 पाई कैंसिल, r स्क्वायर टू r स्क्वायर. व्हाट इज लेफ्ट नाउ, दैट इज q अपॉन एप्सिलॉन नॉट. सो इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स ओवर क्लोज्ड सरफेस इज phi equals 1 by epsilon times of charge enclosed, 1 by epsilon times of charge enclosed. q चार्ज उसके अंदर enclosed था. सो हेंस प्रूव द गॉसेस थ्योरम. एक क्लोज सरफेस के लिए टोटल इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स इज इक्वल टू 1 बाय एप्सिलॉन नॉट ऑफ टोटल चार्ज एनक्लोज्ड. अनदर थिंग, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ टोटल चार्ज हियर. यहाँ एक चार्ज प्लस q रखा हुआ है. अगर यहाँ ऐसा होता कि ये q1 है, यहाँ q2 होता, यहाँ q3 है. सो हेयर प्लस q मीन्स the total charge means sum of all the charges enclosed by the surface. क्लोज सरफेस के अंदर जितने भी चार्जेस enclosed हैं उन सभी का सम होगा ये q. ओके, अगर कोई चार्ज इससे बाहर है, सपोज दिस इज द प्लस 4 q4 चार्ज, सॉरी This is the outside the closed surface. This will not be added in the sum. सिर्फ एनक्लोज वाले चार्जेस लेने हैं, जितने भी चार्जेस अंदर एनक्लोज हैं उनका सम. सपोज करो तीनों पॉजिटिव है तो तीनों पॉजिटिव का सम ले लेंगे. 2 2 एंड 2 के हैं तो 6 कूलम हो जाएगा. सपोज दिस इज 2 2 एंड दिस इज माइनस +2 and this is -2. So what will be the total charge? +2 and +2 +4 -2, that is +2 बचा ना. तो what will be the total here? +2 coulomb will be there. So keep it in mind that here Q means total charge enclosed by the closed surface, not a single charge, total charge. If a different point charges are present inside a closed surface, the Q will be total sum of all the charges enclosed by the closed surface. So this was all about the important topic of electrostat, that is Gauss's theorem, and the proof of it, that whether it is proved that a closed surface having flux equals Q upon epsilon naught. So this was all about this. So in the next lecture we will study about the applications of Gauss's theorem, that how can we use the Gauss's theorem to calculate the electric field due to different charge configurations. Okay, thanks and have a nice day.